Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a slew of different topics. Everything from today's update aimed at fixing unintended amounts of sensitivity while aiming down sights using uniform soldier aiming, all the way to a streamer and a personal friend of mine considering quitting streaming altogether because EA refuses to take any action regarding his harassment situation. So consider this a bit of a news roundup video. If you are uninformed with things going on, this is probably a very good video to start. Pull up a chair, maybe make some waffles in the morning. I know a few people eat breakfast and watch my videos. They've told me that in the comment section. So, if you enjoy the videos, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. As always, let's just jump right into things. First things first, update 5.1.1 goes live today, July 18th at 8 a.m. UTC across all platforms. This update is apparently a client-side hotfix. It's not really a full-fledged update with patch notes, and it is intended to fix a problem with uniform soldier aiming, where uniform soldier aiming appears to be applying ridiculous amounts of sensitivity when you're aiming down sights. Tons of people have complained about this. I see it in almost every one of my videos that, oh my god, it's fucking my aim up and all this stuff. So hopefully it'll be fixed. I can't even count the amount of times they've broken something relating to uniform soldier aiming anymore. It's got to be 5 or 6 times at this point. So hopefully this time is the time that actually fixes it and makes it function. That'd be great. Switching gears a little bit to talk about Dozer. A lot of people have been complaining about Dozer ever since his buff, which is kind of funny in my opinion because Dozer, before the buff, was easily one of the worst specialists in the game, aside from very niche things where you needed a bunch of explosive resistance. But ever since his buff, he's been everywhere. I even made a video called The Dozening, where we essentially terrorize servers, Spartan style, like 300, just basically barging in anywhere we could fit our shields. They will be reducing Dozer's shield bash range from a staggering 2.15 meters to 1.85 meters. So Dozer certainly has some reach on that shield bash, and that will be toned down. Maybe Dozer should consider a career in the UFC. I mean, the 2.15 meters of reach, I mean, that's some serious shit right there. Moving on to a completely unrelated situation going on in the Battlefield community right now. I already made a video about this situation. If you did not watch it, I will give a slight TLDR, or you can watch the video. I'll link it in the description. Ash is a streamer of Battlefield. He streams the game regularly. Some of you Australian or maybe OCE viewers in general might watch his streams or know who he is. But Ash has been having to deal with an unprecedented amount of in-game harassment and stream sniping to the point where he is literally considering not streaming anymore because it is so unavoidable and EA absolutely refuses to take any action even though what is happening to Ash is clearly against their own terms of service as viewed right here. And allow me to read from the EA Terms of Service, just so we all understand how absolutely ridiculous the fact that no action has been taken really is. Quote, interfere with or disrupt another player's use of an EA service. This includes disrupting the normal flow of gameplay, chat, or dialogue within an EA service. For example, using vulgar or harassing language, being abusive, excessive shouting, all caps, spamming, flood, or hitting the return key repeatedly. Harass, threaten, bully, embarrass, spam, or do anything else to another player, or an EA employee or representative that is unwanted. Yada, yada, yada. You guys get the point. It's an incredibly open-ended and broad terms of service that clearly indicates that what is happening to Ash is against that terms of service, and therefore action can be taken against these people, and yet it hasn't, and it's escalated to the point where Ash feels as though, and he actually states himself, that the systems put in place to prevent this from happening to him have failed, and he is considering quitting streaming as a result. I would just like to make this extremely clear for anyone that maybe doesn't understand Ash's situation. This isn't your average harassment, okay? This is consistent, well-documented, targeted, blatant harassment by a group of people. It's not one person, it's not 2 people, it's like 8 or 10 people. And the harassment is so bad that Ash cannot even play the game, which according to the EATOS, that would be disruption of gameplay and therefore bannable, but what do I fucking know? And the fact that EA hasn't even so much as commented on this, the community managers just don't seem to care at all, and the fact that Ash has to bring himself to thinking about quitting one of his favorite things to do because he feels like there's just no one there to support him in this situation. There's no help from the official sources that are supposed to help you. This is unprecedented levels of, like, we don't give a fuck from EA DICE. It's insane. And the cringiest part about all of this is, if you remember about 2 months ago, I got suspended for 7 days for literally fucking nothing other than mentioning a developer's name in a video where I critiqued him. And they wrongfully labeled that as harassment and then suspended my account for 7 days, but they won't help Ash out with his situation. This is truly like evil empire type shit. It really is. They are just the weirdest company I've ever had to deal with. Battlefield content creators have already been dropping like flies for years, and the fact that they can't even get up off their ass and help the few remaining it's just unspeakable. And lastly, in today's video, and we're not ending this video on a positive note because, to be honest with you, there's not a lot of positive stuff going on in Battlefield right now, it seems, aside from a few updates. So I got the idea of playing Battlefield 5 on stream, and I was like, okay, you know, it's just something new, something to switch it up a little bit. People have been asking for it. And then I got the warning that apparently the Battlefield 5 cheating situation has gotten twice as worse as it was when I was actually actively playing Battlefield 5. And I asked, okay, well, why? What happened? Apparently, the cheaters on PC in Battlefield 5 have figured out a way to get your IP address and are now doxing people in the in-game chat. So, of course, I immediately threw the idea of playing Battlefield 5 out the window because it is a legitimate hazard for anyone to play on PC. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, hit the like button and, of course, subscribe to the channel. New videos come out every single week, typically about 4 to 5, maybe 7 videos a week if there's actually stuff to talk about. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you're looking forward to the next Battlefield game. I'll obviously be covering that in full detail. And, of course, I stream every single day at twitch.tv/enders. First link in the description under the video link regarding Ash. And I'll see you guys later. Right. Can anyone explain to me just one thing, right? Right. Can it? Okay. Well, that's a problem. No, it's fine. 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 It's actually fine. We're actually still having the conversation. Now, here's the thing. Can anyone explain to me why? You know what? I'm going to fix this.